So your offer finally gets accepted and you open escrow. What happens next? Stay tuned as I'll be going over with you the home buying timeline in this next video.
Yay, we opened escrow!
Buy first or sell first?
Hot market.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Caroline. I am a realtor broker out here in Southern California. And first of all, if you can kindly subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it as we give you investment tips, off-market properties, and educate our buyers and sellers on the market, mainly Irvine and Fullerton. So you've gone through several months of putting in offers and finally you get accepted on one. What happens now? Step 1, wire your earnest money deposit. So the earnest money deposit is the money that you put down to show that you're serious about purchasing this house. Think of it as a good faith deposit. Typically in California, they're about 3%. Now your escrow company is going to contact you and give you the instructions on how to wire the money over. So don't forget to follow their instructions completely and get a receipt.
Give me more money!
Step 2, the physical inspection. So your agent should have a recommendation for you on the actual inspection company. I like to order mine when I know I'm going to get accepted on an offer. Why? Because if I wait until we open escrow, that inspection company may actually be booked for 2 to 3 days, and I'm going to lose out on those 2 to 3 days. And I don't want to lose that valuable time I have during my physical inspection contingency period. Why is a physical inspection really important? Because this is a report from a third-party neutral company, and they're going to tell you what's wrong with the house. And that's very important during the purchase. Step 3, seller disclosures and the title report. So while you're waiting for your inspection to happen within the next 5 to 7 days, your seller is going to give you a packet, and in there are going to be a bunch of seller disclosures. And the most important one is the transfer disclosure statement and the seller property questionnaire. So what kind of information is in this? Basically, this is a testimony, something from the seller telling you what they know about the property. For example, were there insurance claims on the property? Was there ever water damage? Was there ever a flood? Is this property governed by an HOA? Anything they feel that is important for the buyer to know. Also at this time, you're going to be given a title report. So what's the importance of a title report? Title report is a critical step of the home buying process. If you're buying a home, you want to make sure that the person you're buying it from is legal. You also want to know if there's any tax liens on the property, if there's a cloud on title, if there's any judgments, encumbrances, anything that will interfere with the transfer of ownership. So you're going to take all your seller disclosures, your title report, and then your physical inspection report, put it all together and figure out, am I going to cancel this home or move on with the purchase?
Move on with the purchase!
Step 4, request for repairs. So after you get your physical inspection report, you and your agent are going to sit down and figure out if there's any problems or issues with the home. Then you're going to figure out what you want the seller to fix or if you want a credit for this. Remember, sellers are not going to fix ticky-tack items. They're going to pay attention to major items like structural, HVAC, electric, anything to do with water or mold issues. So get together with your agent and submit your request for repairs. Step 5, talk to your lender. So when you guys opened escrow, your escrow officer was given a copy of the purchase and sales agreement from all the agents and any addenda that went in there. Now your lender is going to request for that purchase and sales agreement from the escrow officer. The lender is also going to reach out to you to see if there's any remaining lingering documents left so they can get your loan approved. So work together with your lender. Make sure you also have insurance on file. And remember, the cleaner the submission, the faster the approval.
Approve my loan!
Step 6, the appraisal. So your lender by this time has asked you to submit payment for an appraisal. Now, typically appraisal periods in California are about 17 days, but in this crazy seller's market, you've probably narrowed it down to 14 or under. So you should know that by now. So what's the purpose of an appraisal? Well, the appraisal, the reason why it's done is to assure the bank that the loan that they're giving you is protected by an adequate value. So let's just say you have a property for $1 million and it appraises at $950,000. There's a $50,000 deficiency there. So you're going to know whether to come in with that $50,000 out of your pocket or whether to cancel the purchase or move forward with it. Step number 7, final loan approval and loan doc signing. One of my favorite steps. So typically you'll have 21 days or less to get your loan fully approved. Once it's fully approved, the lender's going to go ahead and email those loan docs over to escrow, and escrow is going to reach out to you with a time and a date on when to get the loan doc signed with the notary present. Step number 8, final walkthrough. So at this time, I like it when all parties are present, and you're going to sit down with the seller and go through the punch list of items that you might have asked the seller to repair. Also at this time, because I have the seller there, I like to go through any last minute lingering questions like how to operate security systems on the property. If there's a pool, how to function it. After all of these are done, you're going to go ahead and approve the final condition of the property. So step number 9 is funding. So after you've signed the loan docs, you're going to go back into escrow, and escrow is going to email those over to the lender. The bank is going to do the final review, and if all the funding conditions check off, the bank's going to get ready to fund the money into escrow.
Funding! Funding!
All right, so step 10, the final step, recording. So after funding, escrow will release the home for recording. They're going to have to do a final check with the title company to make sure there's no last minute issues. And when the title company approves, they're going to release that home. You're going to go ahead and get an email notification from your escrow company saying recorded and confirmed. And congratulations, because now you're legally the new homeowner. Woohoo!
Oh, it took you so long, Mom.
I know these things take long, okay? It's not easy buying a house. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And comment down below, do you think real estate is hard or do you think it's really easy?
And see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
If you want to sell your home for top dollar, call my mom and start packing.